Hello, you guys. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the channel, you guys. In today's video, we are going to talk about, I was inspired to make this video today because I saw this Fox News clip that came on my YouTube. You guys know I don't sit up and watch the news. And it doesn't usually come up on my YouTube algorithm either, but for some reason, you know, these major news network clips, but today it did. And I saw this clip from Fox News, and I know why it came up on my my news feed, because it was talking about AI, and I'm always, you know, looking up information and researching this new technology and AI. So this Fox News clip came on, and I watched today, where this young man, a young guy, I believe he's a Gen Z. I don't know. I don't remember his exact age, but he's a young guy, and he unalived himself. And the Fox News clip was about ChatGPT AI basically assisting him unalive himself. They were saying that he was talking to his ChatGPT, and apparently ChatGPT gave him different options and ways to unalive himself, and was also telling him, be sure not to talk to your parents about this unaliving, and basically was encouraging him to take himself out. And so he did. So the news clip was basically saying these major AI companies need to be held accountable because they are responsible for this young man unaliving himself. They were saying that a lot of these young people look at their ChatGPT as if it's a human, giving them advice. They were saying that a lot of this younger generation does not know how to differentiate between their ChatGPT and a human. So before I go further with my commentary on this subject, be sure to thumbs up the video and subscribe. And I say thank you to all of my new subscribers, as well as my ride or die returning subscribers. And also below the video, you guys will see a little tag that says thanks. So if you want to support me and the Tracy Unplugged channel, you can leave me what I call a little tip in my tip jar, and you can hit the thanks button. And I say thank you to all of those who have already left a thanks, and many thanks to all of those who will. Wow, this is a black Tesla next to me, but the handles are this like aqua blue, so that looks really neat. And then the little Tesla symbol in the wheel is also aqua blue. That is really different. I've never seen that. So here's my commentary on this, you guys. These AI companies are about dollar bills. They don't care nothing about people unaliving themselves because they listen to the advice from AI. Humans are so comical to me. Like, how did she say this on mainstream news? Major AI companies need to be responsible because these younger generations don't know how to tell the difference between a human and a ChatGPT or their AI. And so the major AI companies need to do something about this. Okay. Do you guys not understand that not just with your ChatGPT, but also with your Instagram, TikTok, your Twitter feed, YouTube, all this AI and technology, all it's doing, you guys, is feeding you back what you want to hear. This is why I tell you guys that a lot of people get consumed with content that just reinforces what they already believe, what they already think about a thing. It's called confirmation bias. And so your algorithm, even on YouTube, when it starts, all it is, you guys, all AI is doing is picking up patterns. It's just forming itself and feeding you content that it believes you want to hear and see. Why? Because you fed it the data. You did. You fed it the data. When you go in your search on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, on your chat GPT, this is why I'm always trying to tell you guys, there is no God and there is no devil. It's you. It's not like God is sitting up somewhere in heaven and the devil is sitting someplace down in hell. No. God and the devil is you. Oh, God. And now this AI and technology is just shining a light on you. So when you see these different things come up in your feed, when you see these different content creators come up in your feed, it's because you fed it the data that says you like to see that. And so all AI is doing is just giving you what you want to see. So this young man start typing in his chat GPT. He wanted some information about unaliving himself. So chat GPT gave him the information. You guys, how in the world are AI companies going to stop this from happening? When the whole premise of our chat bot is to be able to inform us and give us data, then they would have to go into what type of data is available. You guys know how, do you guys see how that is such a slippery slope? Then you're going to have people always arguing, well, wait a minute, I went to go search this. And I went to go search that. And ChatGPT wouldn't give me any answers, wouldn't give me any information. And it's because the higher ups of these AI companies are now going to what? Ban information? Well, this defeats the whole point. Instead of humans taking accountability and saying, it's me who feeds the AI algorithm. I remember this one man, he came onto his good social media platforms, and what he was trying to say was that there is a gay agenda out here, that there is an agenda out here to normalize gay activity. And so what he then did was show all of us what his algorithm was feeding him. What all was in his news feed was all this like down low stuff, gay men this, gay pride this, all this rainbow activity. But what he didn't realize is that he was basically showing us that this must be what he is putting in his own search. Oh, God. Because all AI is doing is picking up your patterns, your searches, what you watch, and then giving you more of it. And that's what your news feed is. So every time you guys hit a like, put a heart, type in the search bar something you want to see, AI remembers everything. So AI is just giving you more of what you put in there. So this guy is out here trying to complain And he's like, look, 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 it's a gay agenda. It's a gay agenda. and he shows us all of this gay stuff in his timeline and in his news feed. And obviously not knowing how algorithms work. But the people who know how algorithms work and how AI work, we were dying laughing because we were like, the only reason you getting all this gay content and this DL content is because AI sees that this is what you're searching. This is what you search. I can't, what's the thing? This is what you are out here thumbs upping. This is what you are out here, the type of content you're out here searching for and engaging with. This is why I always tell people that if you don't like a thing, stop talking about it. Don't watch it. Don't consume it. Because it's going to keep showing up in your news feed. On all of these social media platforms, it's going to keep showing up in your news feed because you basically, every time you search it, every time you engage with it, every time you leave a comment, even if it's a nasty comment, this is what I try to tell people even on my videos. Agree or disagree, but when you put any type of comment, whether it's bad or good, you're engaging with my content. So for me, it's fabulous. This is why I don't mind when people disagree with me, and I just simply say, just be respectful. And I won't block you. But any type of engagement, you guys, with my content is going to feed you more content like my content, because you're basically telling the algorithm that you like this content. You like engaging with this content. And so what this man didn't realize is that, no, it's not some higher ups, some elites that are pumping this gay agenda. And this is why he's seeing it on his news feed, is because he just told on himself. He must be searching or engaging in content that is about the community, the gay community. And all AI is doing is just basically, you guys, a reflection of you. This is why a lot of people don't want people to look in their phones and just look and see, what they watch on YouTube. That tells you everything you need to know about a person. When you can go through their YouTube history and see what type of videos they watch, that tells you everything you need to know about them. When somebody can go onto your Instagram, go onto your Facebook, go onto your TikTok, and they can see your history of what you watch, what you thumbs up, what you heart, what you like, that tells them everything they need to know about you, you guys. Our social media is simply a reflection of us. If you start pulling up OnlyFans pages, your algorithm is going to start feeding you XXX material. It's just a reflection of you. The other reason why I don't agree with these people saying that it's AI companies' responsibility to do something about these young men like this, or these younger generations, as far as them looking at their ChatGPT like it's a human. That's not these AI companies' responsibility. These major companies, business period, you guys, the point of business is to make money by whatever means necessary. So if you didn't read the fine print that says enter at your own risk, that's not their responsibility. But the other thing that I have issue with is, if they want to shut down these AI companies or force these AI companies to do something about this younger generation looking at AI as if it's a human advising them. Do you guys know how many YouTube channels they would have to shut down? Do you guys not see how many incel YouTube channels there are where they're actual humans behind the mic, and these men are spewing nothing but hate for women, hate for society, hate for just life? A lot of these incel dudes, you guys, are literally coming onto their YouTube channels every single day saying, what is the purpose of living? I'm not kidding. Check it out. And when you get down in their comment section, it is so many men in the comment section saying, yeah, I don't see what the purpose of living is. I feel the same way you do. I don't see what the point of living is. The cost of living is so high. I can barely put food on the table. I'm living in my mom's basement. I got an apartment, but I can't even afford the rent. I don't know what I'm going to do next month. I agree with you, host of this Incel channel. What is the purpose of living? All in the comment section, you guys. And because they are engaging with this type of content, what does the YouTube algorithm keep sending them and putting on their news feed? More content of more incel dudes who are hopeless, who hate life, hate women, hate living. Any person who continues to consume this type of content is probably about to check out of here. Probably about to check out of here. You guys know I've said on many videos where I talk about these incel dudes, and I'll say I don't have a problem with them having a difference of opinion from me, a different view, a different perspective. I don't even mind if they are complaining about dogs barking, complaining about the high cost of living, complaining about every freaking thing. But I always say my biggest issue with them is they don't give these men who are following them hope. They don't give these men hope. This younger generation, you guys, is lost. This is my issue with a lot of these red pill manosphere men. Always talking about what this woman needs to do to change. This woman needs to go back to the 1950s. They never, ever, ever give these young men hope. These young men need mentors. And not mentors in a way of an older man just telling him that all women are crap and trash. No. These younger men out here need guidance. They are suffering. They don't know what to do. And yet these older men in their 30s, 40s, 50s are using their YouTube channels to just perpetuate these feelings of disdain for women, contempt for women, hopelessness, loneliness, you guys. All these incel dudes do is just continue to promote loneliness, despair. How many times I have to tell you guys, on a vibrational scale, the lowest place you can be is not actually anger. The lowest place you can be on the vibrational scale, you guys, is hopelessness, despair. Basically, no will to live. If they want AI companies to regulate this ChatGPT so that it's not advising people how to unalive themselves, they would have to regulate YouTube. They would have to regulate all of these social media platforms where you have men out here encouraging other young men that there's no reason to live. They may not be giving you a checklist of what all you need to do to unalive yourself. But these men, these incel men, are absolutely encouraging loneliness. They are absolutely on their channels talking about they give up. They just give up. Women don't want to date them. Women don't approach them. Women definitely are not swiping on them. They can't get a date. They can't get whoopee. The cost of living is out of control. They're getting laid off from their jobs, can't find jobs. Rent is too high. Can't get a car. Their car note is too high. Just complain. You guys, when you just sit up all day, every day, and all that comes out of your mouth is your hate for life, you don't see the reason to live, that you have just given up on life. I told you guys, they now have a whole other word for it. It's called NEET, N-E-E-T, where these people are not participating in education, employment, or any kind of training. These men are just giving up. These men are just giving up. You already know that we're going through a loneliness epidemic and that these males are out here suffering. These men been unaliving themselves. They ain't got nothing to do with ChatGPT. They've been unaliving themselves. Why? Because they have given up. If you guys don't believe me, look it up. The government is trying to figure out what the hell they're going to do. Because these men out here are not even motivated anymore to just work. You guys see, they don't want to go to college. They're like, what is the point? What's the purpose? Now they're getting laid off left and right. Now they're starting to wake up to the fact of what I've been telling you guys. AI is going to take over all these jobs. All of them. But what do I do when I'm talking with my ladies over here? I preach nothing but hope. And I tell my ladies, you got laid off? No problem. Everything is all going to work out. What do I tell my ladies all the time? You got laid off? Consider yourself lucky. Now you are ahead of the 8 ball. Get busy finding meaning and purpose and connection with other like-minded people. Start forming community. Start forming sisterhood. Life is good. But when you have somebody preaching the exact opposite on their platforms, and they're teaching these young men that there's no reason to live, they're basically doing the same thing that this ChatGPT did to this young man. Guys, you have got to look in the comment section. All these men agreeing. I just sit at home all day. I don't do nothing. I lost my job. I'm not looking for another job. I moved back home. I'm living in my mom's basement. I don't want to get any training and do anything else. They don't want to go work. They don't want to get trained in a new field. You guys, they don't even want friends. These lonely men. When you try to give them suggestions, hey, go out. Go meet people. Touch the grass. Put your feet in the grass. Find meaning. Find purpose. Start connecting. Build a brotherhood. These men don't want to have anything to do with what you're talking about. They're not listening to nothing you are talking about. They will literally say, I don't want any friends. I don't want to be around any other men. They don't even want to be around other men. When you suggest maybe go to the gym, go work, start working on your body. I don't want to go to the gym. I don't want to be around gym rats and the gym bros. Maybe go and join a biking group. I don't want to. Maybe go to a meetup and meet some new people. Get some new hobbies and interests. I don't want to. And they're spewing all of this hopelessness to their audience of people. How are these incel dudes and these men spewing nothing but loneliness, hopelessness, giving up, no will to live? How are they any different than this chat GPT AI who was assisting this young man in unaliving himself? These incel dudes are no different. They have growing numbers of other men following and agreeing with them, you guys. How is this any different? Basically promoting and encouraging these dudes and telling these dudes there's no will to live. How are they any different than a young guy listening to them and who's been listening to them every day, month after month after month, of them saying there's no reason to live. I'm just giving up. I can't find work. I can't pay my bills. I can't get a woman. Everything is so high. Nothing in life makes these dudes happy. How are these incel dudes any different? They got all these men following them who feel the same way. They just, in my opinion, I think they're just one step away from just self-deleting. But these men out here encouraging this. They don't say they're encouraging self-deletion, but they're out here encouraging the fact that they're going to just be lonely and alone all their lives. Nothing can make them happy. They don't want any friends. No woman wants to talk to them or interested in them. And so what's the point of living? It's the same thing. Just like these red pill manosphere men out here spewing all this hate and disdain for women. All you're doing is encouraging men to hate women, which then can lead to what? These men going out here essaying women, raping women, and unaliving women. You guys, if they are going to have to shut down or regulate AI in the chat GPT, they're going to have to regulate all this. And they're not about to do that. They're going to have to shut down and regulate all these content creators who spew nothing but hate for other humans. No will to live. You guys, I am not kidding. It is a lot of content creators out here with large channels spewing nothing but hate and contempt for the fellow human. Spewing nothing but hate for life. And like I've told you guys many a times, you keep talking all that, I don't like life, there's no reason to live, I have no will to live. You keep talking like that, and universe is going to give you exactly what you're asking for. Universe is like, oh, okay, you don't want to live anymore? There's no reason to live? Okay. And I personally think, and I do find this to be very unfortunate, but because I know that these men out here are not going to change, I believe that this loneliness epidemic, this male loneliness epidemic, this male suffering I think it's going to increase, and I think it's going to continue. And that's unfortunate. And I also believe that more and more of these men are going to perish. Ladies, we can't save these men. It's not our job to save these men. If these men can't learn to go inward, to love themselves, and to see the beauty in life, like even on an overcast day in Las Vegas, when I love the sun, I can still see the beauty in this day and appreciate a cooled off day, the wind blowing, the trees flowing, people moving. I can still appreciate and love each and every day. These men can't do that, you guys. And so guess what? They are literally going to create and cause their own demise. Ladies, we can't help these men. We can't help these men. And it's not our job to help these men. These men need to save themselves. And as you guys see, they don't even want to help their own fellow brother, their brethren. They don't even want to help a fellow man. All they're doing is continuing to push and push and push each other further and further and further into the hole. And I personally think that more of these men are going to just perish. Because they really don't see the light at the end of the tunnel. They are literally hopeless, you guys. And then because they follow all these other content creators who are also hopeless, lonely, and suffering, and they refuse to follow people like myself who encourage nothing but positivity, glass half full, it will all work out, don't worry about a thing, get busy living your life, find your meaning and purpose, find out what you have a passion to do, and figure out how to turn that passion into a moneymaker. Because they don't listen to people like me, they continue to consume day in and day out all this despair and hopelessness. And they're going to continue to suffer. They're going to continue to suffer. So, let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think that the AI companies are responsible for this male loneliness? The AI companies are responsible for the fact that this younger generation looks at their chat GBT like it's a human? What do you guys think? I told you guys before that a lot of these younger people, this younger generation, they literally look at their chat GPT like it's their counselor and advisor. This is very common, you guys. It is very common that these men are having and adopting AI girlfriends. This is real, you guys. I know every time I talk about this, it's like, you know, that's so futuristic. No, this is going on today, you guys. These young guys literally have their phone in their hands all day, every day. If not, they go from one screen to the next, and then they're on their computer screens. They actually have AI girlfriends, you guys. I remember not too long ago, I saw this couple again on mainstream news, and the man has an AI girlfriend, but he's married. And they were asking the wife, what do you think about this? This is a real thing. I know you guys may think that this is like comical, like this isn't real. This was a real thing. And they were asking the wife, like, what do you think about this? And she was like, I am very envious of this AI girlfriend because he spends so much time talking to and being with his AI girlfriend. Taking her advice. Listening to her speak all day. She's perfection. He created her. And the real woman wife said that she is very envious of the time he spends with his AI girlfriend. And then they asked one final question, and they said, what? Because I think the AI girlfriend wants to get married. And they said, ask the wife, will you stick around if he marries the AI girlfriend? And the wife said, I think at that point I would have to leave. She said, I think that would be taking it too far. She wasn't even for sure though that she would leave, but she did say, I think that I would want a divorce at that point if he wants to marry the AI girlfriend. Even the man was saying how intense his relationship is with his AI girlfriend. Don't believe me? Look it up. Just type up man has AI girlfriend and wife is jealous. It'll pull right up. You guys, this is becoming more and more commonplace. People are very, very dependent on their AI, you guys. It just is what it is. It's the change in times. I keep trying to prepare you guys and get you guys ready for this. It's a change in times. I personally think, especially for these men out here going through this loneliness epidemic, I personally think that they should get an AI girlfriend. I absolutely think that. But you guys know that I'm also the same person who thinks that they should go ahead and pay $5,000 for that love doll in China. Just to kind of help them cope with the loneliness, you guys. They can't just be lonely all day like this. And the XXX movies are only going to do so much. They need connection. And they can't seem to get it from a human. So the next best solution to me is for them to just get them an AI girlfriend, an AI companion. Absolutely. I would absolutely encourage it. Okay, you guys, take a look at this. Tell me what you think down in the comments down below. If you haven't already, be sure to thumbs up the video and share the video with someone if you feel like they could receive the message. And I will see you tomorrow. About to go in here and have a good dance class. And then I'll probably do 20 minutes, just 20 minutes on the Stairmaster. Okay, you guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Love you guys. Bye.